Shalom, we're the Hebrew Israelites. We're back out here another Saturday. We're at the end of the world, in the Esau's world. And, we're out here to prophesy the downfall of America and the uplifting Israel, uplifting of the kingdom, just right around the corner. How do we know that? We don't have an exact time and date when Yahweh Shai coming back. We know through the prophecy. Because the major prophecy just happened, this week. The sedition among men, the insurrection, small scale. They storm, whether it was set up or not, hey, that's going to influence more people to get involved, to get into that rebellious spirit. That's sedition among spirit, First, I like to call praise to Yahweh.
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh.
All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles, elders, GMS, great most of them taught us his word. Yeah, we're in that time, man. We're coming to the end, the Most High is going to look towards his men. It doesn't matter how strong you are. It doesn't matter how much knowledge you know, how well you can fight. People gearing up, they're gearing up on weapons and stuff, trying to get in the gym, getting all buffed up. They know what's going down. Hey, mighty men are going to weep literally in that day, man. Yeah. Mighty men, they're going to be like women in that day. Yeah. Most High looks at the inward of you, man. He doesn't care about your stature, Most High is going to teach your hands your weapons of war. He's going to give you that power. Yeah. So you just got to be faithful and stick to this word and this truth. So when that day does come, you can be hid, protected. And when the enemy comes in like blood, Most High will use you to be that standard. Well, let me get that out of the way.
Yeah, Wisdom of Solomon 6, starting at 5. It says, horribly and speedily shall he come upon you. It says, for a sharp judgment shall be to them that be in high places.
Yeah, them that be in high places, man. That's a sharp judgment's going to come down on y'all, man. Rulers, the kings of this world, man. Y'all going to be the first ones into slavery, top elites. Rich men, whatever. Your money can't save you in that day.
For mercy will soon pardon the meanest. It says, but mighty men shall be mightily tormented.
Be mightily tormented, man. So you think you're so badass because you learn how to fight, because you work in the military, or because you learn how to do this, and you learn how to do that, man. The mighty men are going to be mightily tormented, man. Y'all going to be as women in that day.
It says in that day, the keepers of the house shall tremble. The elites are prepared for the results of the new world order. I was saying in that day, the keepers of the house shall tremble. These elites, they're going to be in fear because they don't know the results of their new world order.
Yeah, when he's about to fill his belly, that's when the Most High is going to strike him down.
It says, for he which is Lord over all shall fear no man's person, neither shall he stand in awe of any man's greatness. For he hath made the small and great, and cared for all alike.
God said, the Lord shall fear no man's person, neither shall he stand in awe of any man's great. Lord don't care how great you are in the eyes of other men. I got a demon over there. Hey, but the Most High don't care how great you are in the eyes of men. The Most High don't care how great you are, how much you achieved here. He put you in that position.
It says he cared for the all. That don't mean he cared for him like Esau. Like carrying it means like he's considering all, like for judgment, whether it's judgment or righteousness. Is that it? But a sore trial shall come upon the mighty.
Yeah, sore trial, man. So don't put your faith in your strength, man. Don't put your faith in this man-made knowledge, this man-the knowledge or whatever, man. Don't put your faith in your guns. Don't be like, it's Esau's blessing, man. Those weapons, don't put your faith in that. Put your faith in how Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That's what's going to get you through this time.
Obadiah 1 and 9, and thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end, that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. Slakin.
That Teman is Germans, but they Edomites all in all.
The Lord did say he's going to cut out the wisdom out of the Teman.
Germans, they created the missile.
Yeah.
They're the smart ones, the scientists. Those Nazi scientists. They're the ones that created the missile. They're the Smiths.
Yeah, Operation Paperclip. Yeah.
Yeah, wiser than Daniel. Yeah.
Let's get that at Samuel.
1 Samuel 16 and 6. And it shall come to pass when they were come that he looked on Eliab and said, surely the Lord anointed is before him. And the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance.
Yeah, this is what Samuel was seeking out David, to be king. The Lord was telling him, look not upon his countenance.
Yeah.
Or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not a man seeth as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart.
Yeah, so the Lord refused, his brothers, the tall, the stocky, the strong brothers, man.
Yeah.
He said he refused them. He said, look not on the countenance.
Yeah.
Samuel's looking old. Who's gonna get, first king, what's it,
Saul. Yeah.
he was like a mighty man or something like that.
Yeah, broad
he's
shoulders.
He was the tallest. Yeah.
Very tall.
Yeah. So this next king, so Samuel's looking for somebody tall,
Yeah.
big. Most High's like, no, I look for the inward.
Yeah.
It did say, in that day, the people among you shall be like unto David.
Yeah. Remember how David and Goliath looked at David like, we're going to use him. He's the king of this youthful dude. Like, he don't even know about war.
It's like that's how Esau looks at the prophets. They like, these dudes ain't nobody.
Exactly.
They ain't got no power to protect them.
Well, Esau is a representation of Goliath because he's a mighty man. He got mighty weapons, and we look small to him, just like you said.
Yeah. And Lord said we are worms.
Yeah.
That's why he said he'll make us a new threshing instrument.
Yeah.
Give us that spiritual power, man.
Yeah.
What they don't know is we have that stone, which is Yahweh Shai, that smote Goliath in the middle of his head and shit.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's what they don't know, man. All right?
And
We're not worried about them. Fuck
yeah.
them.
He even says Yahweh Shai is a stone.
Yeah, he's that
That cornerstone,
stone.
you know?
Right, exactly. He's the stone that smote that image,
Yeah.
man. Okay? That image that who saw it?
Daniel.
Daniel saw, with the head of gold, the breast, the chest of silver,
Yeah.
the breastplate, the thighs, all the way down. Okay? The Lord is the one who smote that image, man.
Yep.
And it's going to happen the same way. The Lord is going to come back and smoke this image, man. Okay? We're down at the last part of that image now, the feet mixed with the miry clay. Go ahead, Art.
I got a quick one. Because the dude say in Daniel's, the Lord is going to set up a kingdom within his kingdom. And that kingdom is going to be established, which is right now. Daniel chapter 2 and 44. And in the days of the kings shall Yahweh of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
Right, that's that scripture,
They gonna put
world
that in
without
there.
end.
Real quick,
Okay?
I got a question.
That's the world of Israel.
And the Chinese, they believe they're up next to rule.
Bro,
Yeah, but
I got
they're
a
not.
question, bro. I got a question. Yeah.
And it says the
Hold
kingdom
on, man. Go ahead,
shall
go ahead.
not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all the kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
Exactly, that's the Lord coming back and taking all the crowns, man. He saw what was that Daniel 7.
how they gonna-
He held into the crowns, the throne.
Cast down.
Right. Exactly. The Lord is coming to take all the crowns, man. There will be no other rulership after this rulership right here, but the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
Ruled under Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay?
The Lord's going to give us that fleshly heart.
Yeah.
We're never going to go off again, so the kingdom is never going to be left to other people.
Yeah.
No other nation of people is going to take us down, go to slavery again, Why? Because we're going to keep the law, statutes, and commandments perfect.
Yeah. And that part where it says
injection. They gonna put
the
it in
kingdom
there.
is going to be
Chip,
built without
chip.
observation, man.
Right.
So they don't think
Gonna put
this
in
is the kingdom. When you come into the midst of the righteous men that was set up, that's
I apologize
the building
about
of the
offending
kingdom,
one of
man.
y'all.
Building of the house of David. So it's coming back. Go ahead.
Hey, the elites are looking to attack a carnal kingdom, but the real kingdom is his men.
Exactly.
And the Lord's going to do power upon his
Exactly.
temple.
Yeah, that's why I say the kingdom shall be built without observation, man.
That's right.
Okay, because they don't know that this is the kingdom being built. They just see a bunch of men up here, what they call with dresses on, but they don't know it. This is their destruction, man.
Yep.
Okay, they're watching their destruction right in front of their faces and don't even know it, man.
Yeah. Like you said, that they mark with dresses on, but what do we got at the end of these command that represent the commandments, man?
Right.
And in the commandments, hey, all this scripture coming in the wholeness of these scriptures, prophesy your downfall. This is the prophecy of your downfall, man.
Right.
You know?
This is the covenant that the Lord made
Yep.
with Israel, man.
Exactly.
But now he's about to make that second covenant.
Yep.
Okay, which he's going to write the laws, statutes, and commandments, because this represents the laws, statutes, and commandments,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, for it
Okay,
to-
he's going to write them on our inside part.
That's
man.
right.
Right.
That's why these devils can't grasp it.
Right. They
Because
can't.
it's inwardly. They
Right.
carnal.
Right.
And they deal with everything carnal, so that's why they got these weapons, like the brothers talking about, and they mightily proudful in these weapons. Most High, Most High cut this shit down, man. Those are what you call Tonka toy type of shit.
Right. That's just like Esau when he gives us stuff, like he gave us the cell phone, all types of technology. You could believe his technology is way over the technology that he gives us.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just like the Most High's technology is way over his technology, man. Okay, like the angels be going about around these missiles and these silos, turning the missiles on, turning them on, and turning them off without even being there. Okay.
He calls these nations children, and do you give your children the real gun, or do you give them a toy gun?
Right, you give them a toy gun.
Exactly. It's a good analogy. Go ahead.
45. For as much as thou sawest that stone that was cut out of the mountain
There you
with our
go.
hands, and that it break in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold.
That's that statue that was talking about. Daniel, man. Go ahead.
And
Basically all the kingdoms,
You
man.
taking the vaccine?
Babylonians, the Greeks, the Persians, and the
Say you ain't
Medes,
gonna take it.
and the Roman. And this is the last leg of the Roman Empire, man. Go ahead.
The great God Yahweh had made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter.
You gonna put the chip in the
Making known
vaccine?
to the elites.
Yep.
You know? And the dream is certain, and the interpretation therefore sure.
That'd be a clever
Yep.
thing.
Yeah, sure.
It said the interpretation thereof, sure, man. This is a sure thing. All the other prophecies came to pass. Why not this? America just gotta be It just gotta be exempt from destruction, right? Like this is just a holy land, man. Go ahead. Select you.
You get Isaiah 33:6. You're not supposed to be dependent on Esau's blessing,
Yep.
but you're dependent on Esau's knowledge. What he got going on, man?
Isaiah 33 and verse 6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
Wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability. This is what's going to keep you stable, man.
Lottery ticket, nigga.
Y'all see this?
Wow.
Y'all see this?
Yeah.
And strength of salvation,
Lottery ticket, y'all doing.
and the fear of the Lord is his treasure.
That's right, man. You got to have that fear of the Lord, man. That's going to be a treasure, man. That's going to be a
I'm
strength.
this now. You don't watch me.
I mean this. What is this?
You don't know what this is?
No, they ain't
That's
talking
the
to me.
spirit, because he was in that
Hey,
movie,
brother.
The Ticket. And this is the ticket.
You got to talk about
Oh,
it.
that good.
What? I was gonna ask you the vaccine. Nobody asked me.
I never seen it.
I'll teach you.
Yeah, it's back in the scriptures. You know, wisdom and knowledge is going to be your stability. You know, that's going to be your protection. And name, Yahweh, the son's name, Yahweh Shah. That's what's going to get you through this time, man. Wisdom and knowledge.
Yep. Because it said the Most High take wisdom out of the amount of Esau. Now we got the real wisdom. The wisdom of the world is dried up. It used to be with this education BS. Now everybody's trying to find the truth instead of that BS wisdom. So they gonna come. They have to acknowledge the truth, man.
Yeah, just like Roosevelt said,
Yeah.
Roosevelt, a thorough understanding of the Bible is better than any college education,
Yeah.
man. It's better than any doctoral degree that you can
the world,
have.
yeah.
Because this is the knowledge of the Most High. This is the knowledge of the earth, man. This is the things that's going to happen to the earth, man. From the beginning to the ending, to the coming of the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay? Till the Lord writes a new book, right?
Gives you the history,
Yeah.
gives you prophecy,
Yeah.
present, past, and future, man.
Right.
You have a full understanding of this, man. Can stop you can understand anything.
Yeah.
You're gonna learn that how powerful wisdom is and how it makes you an all-round person overall. It says Ecclesiasticus 7:19, wisdom strengtheneth the wise more than 10 mighty men which are in the city.
Wisdom strengthens more than 10 mighty men.
Yeah.
10 represents what? Perfection?
Right.
Man.
Because when Most High, when we're really filled within that perfection of wisdom, that the Most High is gonna give us we're gonna have spiritual powers, man. Because look at Esau. On the left-hand side, he got so-called God-like powers, man. With these weapons and with these jets, planes, whatever kind of lasers and all kind of shit. That's the left-hand side God-like power, man. The Most High gonna take him down. Like you said earlier, that scripture earlier, the mighty man gonna become weak.
He said that he tries to be as the Most High.
Yeah.
So he has his own invention. So he got the little Iron Man suits.
Yeah.
He's got this transhumanism
Yeah.
that he's trying to do. He is the Most High, going out in outer space. What's his name? Elon Musk. He's trying to go to Mars or whatever. He ain't gonna do all that, man.
Yeah.
Really, they're trying to get to the asteroids out there, you know. But
And they still trying to destroy the sun, moon, and stars.
Yeah.
Man.
yeah,
You know?
trying to dim out the sun.
Yeah.
Think it's gonna.
Why would you even destroy the moon? You know the moon nourishes the root of trees.
That's why they ain't gonna be able to destroy it. Because it's a perfect working order with how the Most High set it up. You can't disorder that, man.
And the moon also keeps the earth in a perfect balance, so when it rotates around the
Yes, sir.
sun.
It regulates the
But, yeah,
tides.
it's just-
You know? Why would you want to destroy the moon? That's the wicked of the earth.
Yeah,
man.
man. Come on, man.
It's not him. Who is it? Why would you want to destroy the moon? Why would you want to dim out the sun?
Yeah, exactly.
Climate change. Trying to protect climate change.
Exactly. And the Most High said He made the sun and the moon for seasons and times and stuff. How you gonna know what season and times you in?
All right, right.
You know, He showed signs in the heavens, man.
Yeah, the moon phase. That's how we know what time it is. The moon phase.
Yeah.
Even Esau knows that.
Yeah.
It was a farmer's almanac.
Yeah.
He knows about the moon.
Sabbath days.
Sabbath
Oh,
day.
yeah, they do. They had a calendar back when I was growing up, like the pharmacy used to give out a calendar, and they used to tell you when the new moon came in. Remember that?
Con. My grandma used to plant on a certain time
Exactly.
of the new moon.
Yeah.
Strawberries you do on the new
Yeah.
moon.
Right.
You know?
That's how
Yeah.
they nourish the roots.
Exactly. Yeah,
Exactly.
con.
You know, but they changed the season and times,
Yeah.
man.
Like Daniel said.
Yeah, it was daylight savings and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Twice a year, you gotta spring forward, fall back, man. That fucks you up.
Leap
That messes
year.
up your that messes up your internal clock.
Also,
Esau just came out with a new article with scientists that the time is being sped up so fast
Yeah.
that he has to reduce 60 seconds to 59
Yeah,
seconds.
so,
Yeah.
The Lord is shortening the day for the elect's sake.
yeah.
And the days are going to get shorter the closer we get.
Yeah.
They're even saying the winter was 10 hours instead of 12 hours.
See?
And
That's the Lord's work, man. That's Him speeding up the time, man. Okay, because we are at the end. You can't deny we're at the end, man. All the things, the signs, the prophecies, all those things are happening right now. Okay? Let me get a quick one right quick, real quick. Real quick here. Mark 13:8. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginnings of sorrows, man.
So how Shai broke it down clearly, plainly. You know, kingdom against kingdom. Rumors against wars. That's all we've been seeing. You know? Earthquakes in diverse places. Always earthquakes that they talk about news, and the earthquakes that they don't talk about. There's a volcano that just went off. What was it? I think in the Philippines. Somewhere over there, a volcano just went off again. But these are the beginning of sorrows,
Yeah.
man. So it's going to get much worse.
Yeah.
It's going to be a time like there's never been before or after ever again.
Yeah, because right now people just see it on YouTube or see it on, the news. Now it's gonna be in your front backyard, all around you, in your neighborhood. You know.
That was it.
Yeah, it's back to Zephaniah 1:14, man. These mighty men that think they bad. You know?
You ain't tough. Remember that Michael Jackson video? You think you bad. You ain't tough. Well, you think you tough. The other one.
Zephaniah 1:14. It says, "The great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasted greatly."
That's our whole job, is to come out here and tell you people, man, the day of the Lord is near and haste greatly. It's coming. The brother just said that the time is speeding up. The scriptures told us that Yahushua is going to speed up the time. So it's near and it's hastened greatly.
It is near and hasted greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty men shall cry there bitterly.
Mighty men are going to cry there bitterly. He has women in that day.
Yeah, because even when you ain't, if it's a famine, you might be all tough. If you can't eat, you gonna get weak like a motherfucker, no matter how buff you are and shit. You know?
Yeah, if you're getting those carbs in, man, yeah, you're going to get weak, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So it ain't gonna be no food to eat or no drink. For the elected will be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the elected's going to have an abundance.
Yeah.
The Most High can make the elect not even need food.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's how the Lord, that's how powerful the Lord is.
Yeah.
You know, you won't even be thinking about food.
Exactly.
He can make your stomach full, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
He said, he said, who maketh the mouth and the ears and the eyes? Who maketh your stomach, man?
Right.
You know?
The Most High make your eyes, man, okay, that you can open your eyes and see. But yet, you could close your eyes too and still see.
Yeah.
Okay, you be dreaming and shit. You're not dreaming blank shit. You see people, things, you hear.
Yeah.
Okay, all of these things, man, come from the Most High. The Most High is terrible and great.
Yeah.
Okay,
Remember what the Lord did with Elijah? He sent an angel that gave him food.
right.
He fed him like twice that same day. And Elijah went on that meat, survived on that meat for 40 days, 40 nights.
Yeah.
And Yahushua said to himself that when Satan came and tempted him, he says, "You shall not live off bread alone, but of the words of my Father." Word prepare for him. You know?
Yahushua fed the multitude, you know?
Yeah.
Bread and fish, you know, for that whole
Yeah.
multitude.
Yeah.
And don't forget that there was 12 baskets left over.
Yeah.
12 baskets left over, man. Okay?
So yeah, man. That's why it says about that faith, man. Our power is greater than what
Yeah.
Esau can provide.
Right.
Our power is greater than this world, man.
Zephaniah 1:15, it says, "That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness."
Sick miseries.
All right, what is that? What's going to cause the
16,
wakeness
18.
of desolation? What's going to cause the sky to be covered? All right, the missiles, man. When this place is destroyed, that's what's going to cause the wasteness of desolation is the missiles. All right.
Yeah.
So it says, in a day of darkness and gloominess. All right. And why is it going to turn into a day of darkness? Because once the missiles hit, what does the missile perform? What does the missile create after it hits? All right, it creates a mushroom cloud. Right. Big old mushroom cloud, which is going to cover the sky. Okay. Nuclear ashes.
Yeah.
To the point where it's going to be so bad that these other nations, all they gotta do is look toward the west and they can see the smoke of her burning, like it says in Revelation.
Yeah, the
Alright?
14 and 10, yeah.
Yep. Because these nations, they're gonna see America burn, man. They don't gotta see it on TV. All they gotta do is look to the west.
Yeah.
They can smell it, because this is gonna be a great destruction, man. All right, to the point where the whole earth is gonna shake to and fro. All right. It says, "And gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness." All right. That's why Isaiah, when he saw this place being destroyed, he likened it onto a squirrel rolled up, man. All right, which represents that mushroom cloud. All right. It says, and it says, verse 16, in the day of the trumpet, an alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord. And their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung. Yeah, because in these times that are to come, these men are gonna be losing it, man. That's why it says Jeremiah 30:6, "Where shall I see a man that have the knees like this, like on travail, like with a woman?" Because these men are gonna be losing it, man.
Yeah.
A lot of men are gonna show their emotional side, right? Because they're just gonna be full on women, man.
Yeah, because all that death, man, all that hunger, that sleep, it's going to get to them.
All the things that's going on around they're not able to handle it, man.
Yeah, the scriptures say that we're gonna be at peace, that we're gonna be stable in those days. But for everybody else, you know, they're gonna receive, you know, far harsher judgment.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Hey, and don't forget too, a lot of these jakes are raised by their mothers, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so they already have a feminine spirit on them. Okay, and they're not going to be able to handle the things because the mother didn't teach them to come to the Lord and to depend on the Lord and get this knowledge, man. Knowledge, and what it said, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of a lifetime. Okay, they didn't get this information, man. So they're gonna be out here wailing. There shall be what? Wailing and gnashing of teeth, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And there's other camps out there, these Israelite groups that aren't being taught the truth, you know? They're going to be wailing and gnashing of teeth.
Yep.
They didn't get the wisdom. They didn't get the knowledge from their elders, from their leaders, man. There's other camps that are going off, man. Telling you to take the vaccine. Telling you that Esau can be saved. All that nonsense, man. All the wayward doctrines that they're pushing out there, man.
Right.
Yeah.
So they don't have the knowledge and stability, so they're going to be going off. They're going to be looking for answers.
Yeah.
You know, telling you can call the Lord and go play yogurt. They don't have the name, man.
Yeah.
They were told that you didn't have to know the name, so they're really going to be messed up. Salvation is in the name of the Lord. You know?
Right. The name of the Lord is a what? A strong tower.
Yeah.
And the righteous run into it and it's safe. Okay.
I got one from Apostle this morning. I watched a video. He brought this out. Isaiah 52:6. Therefore my people shall know my name. Therefore they shall know in the day that I am he that doth speak. Behold, it is I. So his people gonna know his name, man. Very important. That Yahweh Shemaiah's name is glorified.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Lord is going to be glorified, man, on that day, man. So you're going to be on the right side, you know.
Glorified with him. Verse 18, Zephaniah 1, it says, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath. It says,
Hey, and that's what our people, you know, who has somewhat made it, calls themselves, you know, comfortable.
Yeah.
They trust in their silver and their gold and stuff because, see, during this time right here, they're getting by, okay? And they think it's because of their silver and their gold. It's because the Most High is reserving them, okay, for His wrath, man, okay? And it's going to come to a point to whereas they're going to be offering up silver, their gold, they look FRNs, and it's not going to save them, man. Okay?
They do say wisdom is a defense, so the wisdom always, money is a defense. So their money always defended them
Right.
in all their problems. But now money is about to be out of the picture.
Yeah.
And what's going to be a defense?
Because it also says the love, for the love of money is the root to all evil.
Yeah.
And they love money, man.
What you got, bro?
I got to preach that point what you're saying about them, that their silver won't be nothing at the day of, at that time. This is Ezekiel 7:19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath.
that's like I Am Legend right there. You seen that scene when he went to the bank? All you see is the cash on the floor.
Yeah.
So that's what's gonna happen, man. Because this U.S. dollar is gonna collapse, man. It's gonna be nothing. It's gonna be useless.
Yeah.
Alright? They want, like, you have the certain Edomites around have been talking about a global reset. They want to change the currency. Instead of having you paying stuff by cash, they want it all digital, man. That's why they're comparing you, with Apple Pay, Google Pay, swiping your card, because they're all comparing you to pay digitally. Because soon you're gonna have to use your hand or your head. Alright, they're gonna, instead of you inserting your card or scanning your phone, you're gonna scan your hand or your head, man.
Yeah,
to
that's-
pay for the item that you want.
That's prophecy, yeah.
That's just history repeating itself. Because back then when the Deutschmark crashed, what'd you see? The German currency. It's called the Deutschmarks. That crashed. You saw people with wheelbarrows full of that note, that dollar. They're just burning it for firewood.
Yeah.
Burning it. Hey, read that scripture again, bro.
This is Ezekiel 7:19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed.
That's what happened, man. Back then with the Deutschmarks, man, they cast it in the streets. Piles and piles of them. That's what's going to happen again in this time, man. This dollar's going to crash. They're going to have to revert back to that chip, man. Or whatever it is they're going to use, man.
Hey, remember they want everybody, they're going to create that universal basic income.
Yeah.
They want to change and make everybody the same. You're not going to be able to own anything, Okay? You only have what they give you, man. This is the devil taking full control, man.
In order to do that, they have to do that great reset. They have to get rid of that $1 trillion debt. You know?
Yeah.
Things are gonna get so bad. Food is gonna become the new income. Trading stuff to get food. You know?
Commodity and women, everything commodity.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Oranges
remember-
for shop, oranges for soap. You know,
Yeah.
fake
The word salary comes from salt. Okay, that's how men used to get paid back in the days with salt. Okay, as income.
And I read this thing on Egypt. Back in Egypt, they used to pay some of the workers with bread and beer, and that sounds like Issachar.
That's how you know, 'cause I go to the farmer's market. My family has like a little booth. Instead of paying, we just trade our supplies, what we sell, for their supplies. Instead of just paying with cash.
It's watery.
Water.
That's how it's supposed to be.
And it's gonna go back to that, man.
Yeah.
These resources are about to be limited, man. They're about to be very low. So, you know, let's go back to I'll trade you this for this, you know. I'll trade you soap for a can of beans.
Right.
For water. You know, because cash is gonna be useless, man. Really. That's why I gotta keep research.
Hey, before you say that, because cash itself was a thing made to relieve you of the burden of having to carry so much weight of gold or silver around.
Yeah.
Okay, and it was backed, the cash itself was backed by the silver that you had, either in the bank or stored somewhere. Okay, and it tells you to pay the bearer on demand, such as $1 in silver or $1 in gold when I give you this piece of paper. Now the paper is not backed by anything, man. It's just a legal tender debt note, man. It doesn't hold any value.
That's
why Kennedy got his head blown off, man. 'Cause he tried to go back to the gold standard.
Yeah. And also, the brother talked about weight. That's why you still go into produce and they still weigh your potatoes and your produce, because it was going by weight back then. You know?
Can I add something about the salt?
Yeah.
They taught me this at school. I'm not sure how true it is, but in the ancient times, they used to use that salt to keep spoiled meat from getting spoiled.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was no such thing as refrigerators back then. They would use salt instead.
And
Right.
my father would use garlic to keep it. He'll soak it in garlic or onions.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's where you get the where they dry age meat. They use the salt. The salt it turns into a type of acid, and it eats away the dead flesh that's coming from the meat, and it gives it the flavor because salt takes away from meat tasting spoiled. You know, so that's why when they wet or dry age, they use the salt. They did that in that time of the where they were traveling from the east to the west for the gold. The buffalo meat that they grabbed up, they would top that barrel with salt because it helped preserve it throughout the travels of the day.
All right. Yeah, and that's good to know because the scriptures say we're gonna be like pilgrims in this earth. So yeah, just to know how to store meat, pretty much. Yeah.
That whole bartering system, that's how a community thrives. You know? Everybody has their own little trade.
Right.
And then they would come at the agora, the marketplace, and then they would trade the fish or the herbs, furniture, wood furniture, whatever it is that their trade, and they would go to the war. That's how a community thrives. Not anymore though.
Right. Because right now Esau got you dependent on him for everything.
Yeah.
Okay? When you it was this picture they had over in Europe. They showed a aerial view from the sky. Okay, they showed an area view, and in Europe, in the backyards, you see gardens in their backyards. Over here, all you see is concrete. Okay,
Barely see trees.
right? You don't even see trees, man.
Even tree buried in concrete.
Right.
You gotta let them know if you're gonna grow something too.
Yeah. Esau.
They'll charge you a fee.
Yeah, remember when you was kids and you got that candy? It was all about trading for your,
Oh yeah. That
Yo,
was it. Yep.
you know.
Give me this, I give you that.
Yeah, I'll take three Reese's Pieces for a Snicker bar. You know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Alright, I got precept. This is Proverbs 11:4. It says, Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. So your riches in that day are not going to be able to save you. All right, all your cash that these people like to show off, that all that cash is not going to be able to deliver you, man, because that cash will be useless. All right, the only good thing that would be used for it is probably to wipe your ass with it, man.
Yep.
You know, because all the toilet paper is probably going to be gone. All right.
They show. Oh, go ahead.
But you know, you people, you know, like going into all these celebrities, they're surviving what's going on right now because the cash is able to help them. The money is able to save them. But real soon, they're gonna feel it too. All right, because what's going to happen next? All right, their money that they have is not gonna be able to deliver them. All right, it's not gonna be able to deliver them from the wrath that is to come. But what is gonna save you? Righteousness. All right, you niggas chase money and we seek righteousness, man. All right, because it says right here in Zephaniah 2 and 4 and 3 it says, Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. So that's what we should seek. All right, meekness, righteous judgment. All right, the right ways to the Most High, and not this money of this world, man. Because this money of this world is not going to deliver you in the wrath that's to come. But being humble, all right, but having humility, seeking righteousness will deliver you, man. All right, because storing up your treasures in heaven matters than what storing up your treasures on earth.
Right.
All right, because what you people work so hard for, you may even, you may get that nice, you may get your desires, you may fulfill your dreams, but that's just gonna be temporary, man.
Yeah, it is.
All right, that's just temporary. You may enjoy for a short period of time. All right, because the things you work hard, the things you have, is not gonna be forever, man.
Everything in America is already burned up. America is burned, man. It's done. It's finished. It's a desert already. Why? Because the Lord has spoken, man. Esau, he's out of the earth already, man. Okay? Esau is a memory already. Why? Because the Lord has spoken it, man. This is what the Lord's plan is. This is what the Lord wants to happen. And what the Lord wants to happen, that's what's going to happen. Not what a man wants to happen, man. No matter how many riches you got, man. I don't care how many cars, houses you got, how much food you got. You're going to be suffering real soon, man.
Hey, that's happening right now. You see that one dude from Compton, the Compton rapper, Dre Beats, Dr. Dre?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, even his money can't even save him
Right.
from what the Lord is doing to him right now.
He had an aneurysm. Yeah.
That's almost like you could go, like, all out, gone, strong.
I got a precept on that where I have a precept on that. We come in this earth with nothing, right? So we are gaining our riches and everything. We can't take it with us. The Egyptians used to think like that. They buried themselves with their gold and all that in the temples. But in 1 Timothy 6:7, it says, "For we brought nothing into this world, and it's certain we can carry nothing out."
Right.
Yeah, you can't be like Drake. You know that song you made? Think called "Money in the Grave."
Yeah.
When I die, put my money in the grave.
But see, one thing about it though is this knowledge, man. This knowledge is what? Eternal, man.
Yeah.
This knowledge is eternal, so we will be able to take this knowledge with us, man.
Yep.
Okay, this knowledge is gonna follow us, man.
Even if we die, our works will not be forgotten.
There you go.
We'll always be remembered by the Heavenly Father. Because he said that he will reward us.
Yep.
All right.
It said that the apostles' works followed them, man. Okay.
Yep. Our works are gonna follow us.
Right.
Because you know how we're servants. We're hired servants for the Most High, hiring us to go out and do His work, right? And since we're hired, the Lord's gonna pay us. But He's gonna pay us way more than we expected. Like you know how you work for Esau and He gives you little bonuses. The Lord, He's gonna give us a big bonus, man. All right, more than what we even work for. Right? The Lord is gonna give it to us, man. All right, that's why Paul said that the sufferings is not likened unto the glory that we're about to receive.
Right.
All the things that we're going to receive for standing so stiffly and believing in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right?
That's where you're supposed to keep your mind. You're supposed to be kingdom-minded. When you're going through, when you're suffering, you're supposed to be thinking about the things that's going to be. You're not the things that are right now.
Can I bring out a precept on that? Or let's go ahead. This is the book of 2 Corinthians 4. All right, verse. I'll start at 17. It says, "For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us far more exceeding an eternal
It's a
weight
hot
of glory."
Affliction. It's just this affliction when we catch or where we're going to catch when it's help when the society falls. It's just for a moment.
Yeah.
It's not forever. It's not gonna be forever. It may seem like it's forever, but no, it's just temporary, man. All right. What's gonna be forever is the reward that we're gonna receive.
Yeah. This is verse 18. It says, "While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen."
Yeah. Have a vision of the kingdom.
Yeah, we look for
Alright.
that new heavens, that new earth.
Yeah, because
You know,
we can't
that's-
see. We don't know what the kingdom's gonna look like. We know it's gonna be great. All right, it's gonna be greater than what we imagine, man. You know, 10 times greater than what we even imagine how the kingdom's gonna look like, man. All right, and that's what we gotta envision the kingdom.
Yeah.
To help you endure the sufferings, because you know that what I'm going through is nothing compared to what I'm about to receive.
Right.
All I gotta do is endure this for a short period of time, all right, and then it'll be over.
Yeah,
And
like-
we're going into earlier how the times are going by fast, right? How the days are speeding up, you know. There's a reason for that, man. All right, because the Lord is going to shorten these times for the elect's sake, man. Because if we don't, no flesh is going to be saved.
Well, you got to remember too that the Lord He chastises his men, his sons, man. He chastises them, the ones that he loved, man. Okay, so don't take the chastisement of the Lord as something bad, man. You're supposed to take it as something good. Okay.
Just coming up here today, we saw this Edomite dude and his daughter. His little daughter was just running through him. He was yelling at her, trying to get. She just had no fear of this dude at all. Why? Because he never chastised.
Yeah.
He doesn't really love his daughter like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, that's why we gotta follow. We gotta take this chastisement.
Right.
You know.
See, backing out. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Let the scriptures come. You know.
Okay, back.
Go ahead, bro.
Back in our day, my mother, the only thing she had to do was give you a look. If she look over you over them glasses like this, it's over. You already in line.
Yeah.
And you're afraid now of the consequences when you get home. Okay? Now you're in super what is it? Discipline mode. Okay?
Yeah.
You watching everything you do. Okay? That's the fear of the Lord on us, man. That's how we do. Okay? We know that the Lord will bring down his wrath, man. So when we fear the Lord and do exactly what he says, man.
Yeah, when you're going through that chastisement, you gotta let the scriptures comfort you.
Yeah.
You gotta think about the kingdom, like the brother said. You gotta meditate on the kingdom.
Yeah.
Lord said there are many mansions in his house, man.
Yeah.
That's why I'm with them planets out there. You gotta think about, hey, man, we got our own planet.
Yeah.
We're good, man.
Hey, we talked about that earlier, just to mentioning that Esau, he whipped us, he disciplined us, so to speak, whipped our asses, but he don't want to whip his own children and shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, but that we all know that's the we know that's the Most High. That was the Most High. That's why it happened. Go ahead.
Matthew 25 and 23. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord. Like you were saying that the Lord is going to pay us more than we expect. You know?
Yeah.
Go ahead, so.
It said that he makes we've been obedient for. Read that one more time.
Matthew 25 and 23. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things.
Yeah, a few things. You know, going out in the highways and byways. You know, being brotherly, doing your lessons, keeping the laws to the best of your ability, watching over the flock. You know, these are small things. Enduring the chastisement. All right, doing your best. Right, you've been following the Lord to the best of your ability. All right, but as long as you continue doing that, the Lord said He'll make you ruler over many, man. All right, because each member of the elect are all leaders. All right, us brothers over here, if we're part of the elect, we're all leaders, man. Because remember what it says in Revelation 7, after it goes into the 12 tribes, how many are going to be saved from the 12 tribes? It says it's a great multitude, man. All right, it's a great multitude that's not in America, that's all around the world, that we're going to have to lead. They're going to have to come up under us, man. All right? So the Lord, He made us rule over small. Let's read that one more time.
Matthew 25 and 23. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful,
Yeah, faithful over
over few
small
things.
few things. right? And he's about to make us ruler over many. All right, so what we have, the work that the Lord gave us, this is just small compared to what we're gonna receive, man, in the kingdom.
And the Lord did say, my burden is light and my yoke is easy.
Yeah, man. Because Jake don't understand if they're not ruling, then somebody's ruling over you.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be the so-called white man. So Jake don't have that prince king mentality. So if y'all want to be kings and prince, guess who's gonna be ruling over you, man? You know, you gotta believe in this. You gotta want to be royal, man.
Be king.
Be king, man.
Yeah.
It don't. Why wouldn't you want somebody under you, like the other nations under you?
Yeah.
Because you see what they do to us when they over us.
Have a king-like mentality.
Yeah,
Watch,
man.
you know, take care of yourself.
Yeah.
You know, don't be like that dude that was out here earlier with no shoes, no shirt,
Ashy under
laying
the
on the
belly.
floor, ashy, all bugged out and shit.
Hey, that's a
You know?
mighty man. He might have been mighty in the hood or wherever, but he's crying bitterly right now. But I got a piece of.
Jake wanna look like a king, but he don't want to have that king mentality. Like the brother was saying, he don't want to have slaves under him. He don't want to rule with the iron rod, bash the over the head, bark orders.
You know, and the part's lucky, but a part of that is because he's not keeping the law. He doesn't come back to his right mind with the scriptures, because the scriptures will make you feel royal, man. Remember, Yahushua said the kingdom was within you. See, Jake look at the money as kingdom, gold chains and shit, and then he get his ass whipped by Esau, and then he's like, it don't make sense. Well, we know why, man. Go ahead.
And it starts off with wisdom like this brother was going into. You know, Ecclesiastes 9 and 18, wisdom is better than weapons of war. Oh, so they think that the wisdom of, you know, what they've learned from Esau, carnality, is going to win a kingdom.
Yeah.
But it starts right here.
Exactly.
Spiritually.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a scripture. I don't know where it is. Oh, I think it's in Zechariah. How it says the Lord is not going to use war, but it's going to be spiritual. He's going to take down this spiritually, not because you know, back then, how did King David establish his kingdom? Right, he did it with war, going war with other nations. Right. Well, in this time, you know that he did it. King David, he did it with war, right, with weapons, with soldiers, right. That's why he was known as mighty man. You know, that's why he was known as him killing 10,000s, and Saul's thousands. Because he did it with weapons, right. But even King David himself, he said that he didn't trust in his bow or his weapon. He trusted in the Most High.
Yeah.
All right, and he had weapons like swords and all that, right? When this time the Lord said he's gonna establish his kingdom, but it's not gonna be through carnality, right? Through weapons and just building up an army to fight against Esau. It's gonna be it's gonna be spiritually. All right, we have to. Each and every one of us brothers, we gotta work our own salvation. All right, work on ourselves to better ourselves in the spirit for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And the Lord is gonna what? He's gonna activate us, man. Because the Lord is a man of war, right? And each just like how Esau has military, right? Air Force, you know, these different branches like Air Force, the Marines, the Navy SEALs, and all that. Then you got the Navy. Well, the Lord got the same thing. All right, his Air Force is the chariots and the missiles. His ground troops are like us. We're his ground troops, the elect men. All the Lord gotta do is activate us, and He's going to activate us, right? And you got the Navy, all right, the Lord's Navy, which are which is the Leviathan, and could be the chariots, all right, and let not forget the storms, like earthquakes, fires, tornadoes, and all that winds. That's part of the Lord's army as well. If you look it up in Jeremiah 15:25, all right, the army, the storms are likened onto His army as well, man. All right, so this time, this kingdom will be taken down spiritually, man, not physically. You know, we're not gonna be like, we're not gonna do things like what Grandmaster Jay was doing, bro, trying to build up an army to try to fight against Esau with his own blessing, because that's not the way to go. All right, the way the Lord is taking His place down spiritually, man. Okay, because this is gonna be a war of realms, different realms, spiritual realm versus this realm, man. All right, that's why it says in Revelation, Michael and his angels shall fight against Satan and his angels, man. Esau and his angels. Okay.
Also says that in Ezra, people against another people, realm versus another realm.
Yeah, because the heavens are gonna literally open up, and you're gonna see Yahushua appear and other angels. They're just gonna open up, man. Right, the Lord's about to do some spectacular things, man.
It's like Esau is talking about black holes and how they're like door, but who opens it? Who comes through that black hole? Like,
Right.
it isn't just open. Like it's to another dimension. So it must be the chariots. You know?
They're
So that's how the Lord's gonna make his entrance.
Right.
it's on
Hey,
like,
don't forget too.
I have one on
But,
top.
when Peter smoked the Romans, took his ear off, Yahweh Shai was like, hey, yo, hold on. This is not the time. He said, this was my kingdom, my servants would fight. Okay? So we're not going to fight on this side, man. We're going to get to fight, but it's going to be in the kingdom, man. Okay? We're going to get to put hands, we're going to get to lay hands on these nations, man. But this is not the time right now. Okay?
Yeah, that's one thing Grandmaster Jay don't go into. He's talking about the so-called white man. What about the other nations? Because they fighting for superpower. So once you take the so-called white man down, which you can't do because it's the Most High's calling on that. But if in his mind, he take them down. What about China? They want to be the next superpower. So you don't think they got weapons to bomb your ass too? So he ain't even putting everything in perspective, man. That's why you can't listen to dudes like that, man. Go ahead.
The only people you can listen to is the prophets at this time.
Yeah. Because they were sent to you from the Most High, man.
Right. To
Go
tell
ahead.
you whether you hear or whether you forbear, man. Okay.
Read something else? You got something?
Oh, I just had to see.
We'll just get back into this Zephaniah 1 and 18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath.
Could you read it again? Because you said not deliver, right? Go ahead.
Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath.
There you go. That's plain, right? You know? Go
But
ahead.
the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy.
Yeah.
What's that talking about? It's missiles, man. 200 million missiles, man.
Because that's what Esau does. He buys his way out of shit, man. You know? Oh, we got the greenbacks, we got gold, we got okay, we'll take the Mexicans and the Negroes and we'll have them working in the fields, or they use us as bargaining chips, man. You know? It was a joke by David Chappelle, but somebody, Dave Chappelle, but you know, they really use us.
Hey, the Negro was the first commodity on the stock market, the stock trade, man. Okay?
Yeah.
Wall Street
Yeah.
was built by selling Negroes, man. Okay?
Yeah. You
And Indians, so-called Indians, man.
So
You know?
they shake your hand at the job, and the summits, they be like, okay, we'll offer you the Negro, the Negroes will put in more labor. That's why these shit changes, man. Like things will go up, more jobs this time. We need more Negroes to work. We got in our society now where Negroes want to go to work. Like, hey, we should be wanting to do the opposite. If you working, you should be wanting to work for your own people. I mean, to build your own people up so we can rule. But what do Negroes do? They get their tithes, pay their taxes and shit. They don't care. They're not trying to. If you work at McDonald's for 20 years, you should own that motherfucker, man. You should have them flipping burgers for you. But nigga could be at 20 years and he'll go to another job and go backwards and make less. I know it's the curses, but we coming out of the curses, man. Go ahead.
Hey, that's because the school system, the food system, set out people up for that, man. They don't train Jake to be owners, man.
Purposely.
They train them to be servants.
Yeah, that's
Okay?
it.
Hey, John D. Rockefeller said himself, he's the one that funded the education system. I want a nation of workers, not a nation of thinkers.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, 12th grade education was the equivalent of an 8th grade education back in the day. Okay. By the time you got to the 8th grade grade, you had the equivalent, really, some college information. Okay. But they dumbed Jake down, man. Okay. Having you go to school all these years, learning all this madness that don't mean nothing, that you'll never use when you get out into the real world, man. Okay, never use. They teach you a whole bunch of crap about American history, which is all lies.
Indentured
Okay,
slaves.
Yo.
And the real trades that they used to teach, they took those out.
Right.
Wood shop, you actually
That's
learn,
it,
learn
skills.
Metal
learn
shop,
craft,
auto body.
start your own business,
Yeah.
Right.
you know, and make great money, you know, support your family. You know, but they took all that out.
Yeah. And remember, Slaka just mentioned it. Remember they used to say home economics used to be you have to take that class to feminize Jake and shit, baking and cooking and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, it's just part of the plan.
It's just
Not
like how
saying
they-
that you just feminine because you know how to cook or whatever, but you know, it was a part of their plan to feminize Jake.
No, it's the same. It's the same thing. How they took. It used to be you would be in elementary school all the way to 6th grade. There was really no real transition between your 6th grade, then boom, you would jump into junior high school for a little bit, but then you'd be in high school. So you had your mental where you were kind of elevated into being more mature.
Yeah.
You know, you have now they have that separation, that gap where you're at that teenage years. You're still playing with 6th graders, playing as a kid, and you have no growth. So when you get to high school, it's a lot to you. You get to high school, you become all you're thinking about is video games, or you're not even thinking about women. You know, you just video games and what kind of job I can have by the time I get out of here, or I'm gonna go to college. They pretty much like I watched my youngest brother. He's I think he's 27. All he cared about was making video games. No girlfriend. Throughout his whole 20s, no real job, don't know how to drive a car. Okay, all the things you would have for growth, but he makes video games now. He makes good money making video games, but he really don't have no life fundamentals. You said to give him a check, he wouldn't know how to write it.
This world's created to stifle Jake's talent. Because you know, when I was in the world, I like music. I was creating music, but going to work, they're like crush your creativity. You know, that's this world is one prison house.
That's that burning Jake's energy.
Back in Zephaniah, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them from the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy.
Man,
Missiles.
The whole land,
man.
200 million missiles, man. Like it was going through the darkness and the gloominess and the mushroom cloud. Imagine 200 million mushroom clouds.
You gotta hate this place to have that many missiles come over here, and then you can't inhabit it afterwards. Like, don't even go to that land no more. That's how much the Most High hate America, man.
Yeah.
You know, that harlot, you find out a harlot that gave you some disease or something, you better kill that bitch.
This place is one big altar.
Yeah.
It's about to be sacrificed. People are about to be sacrificed. Put on that altar.
It's about to be one big desert, man. Okay, the Lord is going to pulverize this place, man. Just like they did, they used that damn nanotechnology and blowing those World Trade buildings up. Because you didn't see none of that building left, man. You didn't see nothing. You didn't see one refrigerator, one microwave, one desk, one filing cabinet. You didn't see it, and it was over 100 stories of that shit. You know they got more than 100 refrigerators up in there, and 100 stoves, 100 desks, 100 chairs. Where was all of that? It was pulverized, man. It got turned into dust. Okay, everything inside of it.
Hey, it says, old daughter of Babylon sit in the dust.
Yep.
But, you know, confusion, but hey, that's what it's going to be, dust. Because people going to be confused like, damn, this is the place that we used to have merchants and trade and make money off of. What happened to it?
Yep.
You know?
Utterly wasted.
Utterly
One
wasted.
out.
1 hour. The smoke is going to rise for a very long time.
I got a scripture up. Psalms 52 and 1. It says, Psalm 52 and 1, why boastest thou self in mischief, O mighty man? The goodness of Yahweh endureth continually. The tongue devises mischief like a sharp razor working deceitfully. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than speaking righteousness. This devil, man, thou lovest all devouring words, O thou deceitful tongue. Yahweh shall likewise destroy thee forever. He shall take thee away and pluck thee out of thy dwelling place.
That's the pride of these mighty men out here.
Yeah.
Why go into the mischief of mighty men?
Yeah.
Most High is going to destroy you.
And remember that Esau got blessed with the dwelling of the fatness of the earth. His dwelling place is going to be gone, man. He ain't going to be able to go from city, state to state, country to country and talk to people and and shit. We gonna be in slavery, man. It says, Yahweh shall, dwelling place and root thee out of the land of the living. The righteous also shall see and fear and shall laugh at him, man. Yeah, that's deep, man. It says, lo, this is the man that made not Yahweh his strength, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, because the God is, to them, this money is a God for them, man. Even for our 2/3 people, especially these black women, gotta say it because that's what they depend on it. Nothing but, a nigga with money. They don't search for a man with wisdom and knowledge, you know? But that's gonna be the stability at times. But they don't search for it, they just chasing this bag, man. A damn plastic bag and shit. You know how foolish they look to the Most High? Most High, you know, the angels watching and stuff, they running around with trying to get a bag and shit.
They go down to Egypt for help.
Yep.
They go down to this government for money.
Yep.
And they want to go to a man for money.
Yep.
You know, it's like Most High's going to destroy a lot of you women out here.
Yep. It says, but trust in the abundance of his riches and strengthen himself in his wickedness, man.
Yeah, 'cause the more money you got, the more things you can do.
Yeah.
But in this society, the more money you have, right? You know, Esau will come up to you, right, trying to get you to sell out,
Yeah.
you know, get you to sell your soul,
Yeah.
because you're making it in society.
Yeah. Hey, and then he got for you a little money at the beginning, but at the end of the day, you got all these contracts, you traded and shit, like an NBA player. He get in there, he making money, but hey, we're gonna trade you this, but he might be, you know, because there's some negotiations in the background, like you a slave, you getting traded to this team. They don't have no control over that. That's why they call it such thing as free agent. But they ain't really free because when they get back in that contract, they in bondage again, man. Go ahead.
There's two, you got to remember too that they use these entertainers, these actors, all these people they give all this money to further bring out people down by their influence. Okay, they use their influence on our people by giving them money, so they have to go along with their plan, man. Okay, they have to go by their agenda, right? They have to do what they say.
They had to bow down to Satan in order to get that money.
Right.
So of course they're going to be willing to deceive our people and to be a bad influence on our people. That's what Satan said. Yeah, I'll give you all these kingdoms. You bow down and worship me.
Right.
You know, so if you want a high position in this world, you got to bow down and worship Satan. So 2/3 of our people are people that are in the entertainment industry, the music industry. They're all wicked as hell.
Yeah, just watch out. You can tell based off how much albums they make, how much songs they come out with, or shows or movies they act in.
Yeah.
You know, the more they do that, the more they're offering these woes to get paid more money because they're selling their soul.
Yeah. And Esau is such a devil. He'll build a family unit within the Illuminati, so you can't go back to your family. You didn't cuss them out, sacrifice them and shit. You know? So and then it's ghetto and poverty there, so you be like, I can't go back. You know? Then you stay with Esau, man. But you know, Most High said he'll make a way out of any trouble that you have, man. Through these scriptures, you be like, if you gotta die, you just tell them, hey, y'all gonna have to kill me, man. Fuck it. So I don't want to be trapped up in this your devil wickedness, man.
They love the riches so much,
Yeah.
man. They got used to that comfortable lifestyle so much to where they would sacrifice their own people, their own mother, their brothers, sisters, cousins. It don't matter.
That's why it says love of money is the root of all evil.
Yeah.
I got a precept. This is Sirach 11 and 18. There is that waxes rich by his wariness and pinching, and this is the portion of his reward. Whereas he said, I have found rest, and now will eat continually of my goods. And yet he knoweth not what time shall come upon him, and that he must leave those things to others and die.
Yeah.
Alright, so you got Jake, that all they focus. You know, you could apply this to Esau too. You got, Jake. All they worry about is to get the bag, to get money. That's all in their mind. Alright, that's all they serve is money, man. You know, because they want to enjoy their goods. Alright, but to really enjoy your goods, alright, to really live that lifestyle, right? You have to what? Sell your soul. All right, because you can't, make it in this society without selling your soul, man.
Yeah.
All right, you can't, because you can get money in this world. All right, there's other ways you can get money. It's not only just selling your soul, but if you really, really want to make it and continue getting rich and happy and everything, you have to sell your soul, man.
That's
Yeah.
why you see a lot of these like artists and stuff call them one-hit wonders, because like, damn, what happened to him? Because he didn't want to sell his soul, man. He didn't want to sell out. And in order for you to do it, you have to consciously make a conscious effort. You have to consciously do it. They can't trick you. Okay, you have to give it up willingly.
Yeah.
I believe
Exactly.
Hey, it's
Elvis
not.
said you gotta be chosen to be a part of the elites.
Satan's elect.
Satan's elect.
See,
Hey, even Solomon said, if I work all this labor and then I leave it to somebody, how do I know what they gonna do with it? Like, they're not gonna leave a good legacy of my name. Like, they like Michael Jordan and all them, well, he's still alive, but those people that got money and died, they don't even get their assets, man. Like Prince, I mean, his family don't get that money. Nobody's taking care of his so-called royalties that he left behind. That all goes back to the system, man.
Right.
They did say he that waxes rich by pinching. A lot of these rich people are stingy as hell.
Well,
They're careful of how they spend their money, how they watch their money. That's why you work for Esau. They don't want to pay. They don't pay you how they should really pay you, man. They make all this money. They can pay you to be good. They can pay you that you can live off. That you can live off, right?
Yeah.
But they don't. They underpay you, man.
Pay you.
All right, they have the ability to pay to pay you what you deserve, what you're worth. All right, but they underpay you, man, because they a lot of these Edomites, a lot of these business owners, they're stingy. All right, they're selfish. They're selfish. They don't wanna. They don't care. They don't care about your needs. All they care is about their business. That's why they want you to work harder, but they don't want to pay you.
Right.
All right.
And that's why they got a minimum wage. The minimum wage is for the employers, man. Okay, so they can pay you the minimum. Okay, you don't have such thing called a maximum wage. They don't have a thing to where it says, okay, you must pay this person by the job and stuff, and how tedious and strenuous the job is. You got to pay him accordingly. No, they just got minimum wage. Okay, if you want it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. And what do most people do? They got to take it. Why? Because there's nothing else. They put you in that position, man. They put you in a position to fail, okay, and to come crawling to them.
That's right.
Hey, might I add
Can't
something?
save you.
Oh,
Also can't save you from your health. With Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Somebody couldn't save him from that. You can drop dead. Look at Steve Jobs.
Hey,
He's a millionaire. Somebody couldn't save him.
I got 1 Peter 1 and 24. For all flesh, and the flesh is corruptible, is as grass, and all the glory of man as the flower of grass. The grass withereth, and the flower thereof falleth away. And he said you could die and leave all your glory,
Yeah.
and it's gonna perish.
What it says right here.
yeah.
All your hard work
Yeah.
for riches in this world, corruptible riches.
Back in Sirach 11 and 19, it says, whereas he said, I have found rest, and I will eat continually of my goods. A lot of people that get money in this world, they think they're at rest right now because they're rich. They made it in this world. But little do they know, all the things that they received was they received their consolation. All right, they didn't get the prize because real soon their riches will.
Get your ass out of here.
Fucking dumbass bitch.
Hey, man. These proud
But-
ass people out here, man.
Yeah.
Come on, wear our mask at, man. See, that's the devil having our own people to participate in their own demise. Okay, you got a mask on in your damn car. Okay, breathing in your own carbon dioxide, killing yourself. Okay, and then asking us why we not killing ourselves.
Yeah, that shit's not good.
And
The
this-
mask shit.
Yeah.
It's not good.
This
bro.
bitch didn't even have on a mask. This
Yeah.
How you gonna tell somebody to wear a mask and you ain't wearing one?
With the windows down.
With the windows down. That shit come right through us and to us and shit.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
See, that's
man.
Eve, man. That was Eve, bro.
Yeah,
That was Eve.
Let
and
that,
shit.
let that bitch do this. Bitch, she's gonna die. But let's continue. Don't want to go off topic, you know. It says, and yet he knoweth not what time shall come upon him, and that he must leave those things to others and die. Be steadfast in thy covenant, and be conversant therein, and wax old in thy work. Marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord. Yeah, because, you know, we're not, you know, like it says in Psalms 37, fret not for the evil. Don't be jealous because you see these wicked niggas prosper in this world.
Yeah.
They ain't going through shit. Everything's working well for them. You know, don't marvel at that, man, because you know their end. You know that their end is gonna be death, man.
Hey, so
Alright?
can I add something? You know, as you were saying how, like, can you read that? Like, it says, though he had more, he not know at what time he dies. So, like,
All right, verse 19 says, whereas he said that I have found rest, and now will eat continually of my goods, yet he knoweth not what time shall come upon him.
yeah, and one thing I was imagining as that brother was reading it, if you ever seen that movie Uncut Gems, bro, when they portrayed Adam Sandler, the character he was playing, all that time, you know, he risked all his time, you know, trying to, you know, make it big, trying to get that money. You know, he risked it all, his health, his safety, the safety of his own family, just so he can make it big. You know, at the end of the movie, you know, spoiler alert.
Yep, he won all that money.
Yeah, he won all that money.
Millions. He was celebrating. Next thing you know, the guy just killed his ass.
Yeah, at the cost of his own life.
Yep.
So, you know, you could be rich and, you know, make it big, but hey, you know, all of that shit is not gonna have you prosper at the end of the day.
Yep. Right. You don't know if you get to enjoy your goods.
Yeah.
Anything can happen, right? The Lord could decide to take you away just like that.
You say in the pocket where every man's according to goods or something like that.
I used to be a Hollywood actor, and I turned my life over to the Most High. And I'm an Israelite, you know. And when I tell people that, the first thing they do, they kind of be like, "Oh, you one of them." And what I learned about my brothers, it's like, we teach, but what's the love?
The love is the teaching.
No.
Love is the teaching. But check this out right here, real quick.
Wait, let me say this real quick, because I know we're going to go this way. I lost my family over this. I lost my wife over the back and forth. I'm not doing it. No, love ain't back and forth. When I say what's up, the brothers over here will say what's up. The love is sometimes just the vibration saying what's up. How you doing? Then they come in. Then they see it's drawing. You see the spirit draws us first before the spirit wrote that book. The spirit wrote that book first. So when I pass my brothers and sisters, I'm like, oh, he ain't got his trainers on. He ain't got this, so I already know what it is. When it say, because I've been through this for 5 years. 5 years of arguing with Israelites, and I lost my wife over there.
Well, see, we're not arguing over the scriptures or nothing like that. The love is the truth of the scriptures, okay? And when you get into the scriptures, it's bitter. What they call bitter. Bitterness first is sweet because you learn you're Israelite, and then it's the sweet things. Okay, we're the Israelites. We got the kingdom of heaven coming, but the bitterness is knowing that your family is not going to accept this, man. Okay, because our families want to stay in this world. And we're not of this world. The Lord called us out of this world. Okay?
I agree, but I've done this, trust me, bro. As your brother, I've done this I went down to Maryland to serve a dude who told me he was King David, anointed me Moses. I'm done with religion, bro.
This is not religion.
No, I know. Listen, bro, you know, I've been through the whole, I know it's not religion. It's a bloodline. I get it. Like, I do this. I teach, actually. When my brothers, yeah, I'm a land. Let me land first, and I'm gonna be quiet. I just wanted to see.
Can I say this real quick?
No, let me land.
Did somebody tell you when you first come to the Lord, you gotta prepare your soul for temptation?
This is not new. You know what I'm saying? I've been walking this.
You gotta prepare yourself to go to trials.
Like I'm saying, brother.
That's how you become a son.
I get you. I'm saying I've been walking this walk for a long time. The reason why I don't have my friends on, I have a reason for that. It's not because I don't believe in the scriptures. The reason why I don't have my friends on is because I've come into an understanding of the scriptures from what I understand. But me arguing them back and forth, I'm not going to do it. Just to say like this, as a brother, just to take note as brothers. if I'm a dude, even if I wasn't in the truth, as a Hollywood dude who's saying what's up to Israel, show some love and just that vibration first and then teach us. Because that's what I missed. That's what made me lose my family or my wife, because I was doing what y'all doing, just not, like it's a vibration too. And most I said, he draws us with love and kindness. In the scriptures, he said, they are bitter and sweet. I had to put my wife away. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, the Most High only deals with the elect. Yeah, you got other brothers that are other so-called Israelites that are in this truth. But they're not
Everybody
of the
elect. This one's saying something different over here. That one's saying something different over there. Everybody think they the elect.
No, we don't say that.
We
We don't say that.
Really?
We say hopeful elect, man.
That's why you're not going to get the love from everybody. Curses are on our people right now.
I got you.
You know about the curse?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Bring it out. You gotta bring out the
Don't do it, bro. Don't cheat. Don't do it. I can bring. Where you gonna go to Deuteronomy 28? Where you going?
54.
Okay, let's go to 50. Bro, I'll listen to love because it's the Sabbath, but I'm not going back here. I did this for 5
Go ahead, I
years.
like the scriptures.
So that's a man that is tender among you and very delicate. His eye shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
It's a choice. It's a choice.
That's
You
not a
can
choice.
choose to love the Most High over everything and your brother over everything. You
You
can't
don't have a choice. You don't have
Wait, you don't have a choice. Love your brother. Wait, he said choose life or death this day. He did not say choose life. No. He said choose life or death this day. Once we choose life, the love comes in naturally. Yes or no?
But the life is
Once, no. Once you choose life, love is to love to do the will
Wait,
of the
hold
Most
on. What
High.
is life though?
Life is to do the will of the Most High,
Yeah,
of the eternal
exactly.
creator.
That's what
Everybody's doing the
No, you don't understand what I'm saying. You're missing the point. When I came here and I walked past y'all, and I know I'm just giving you this. I'm giving you this. I'm done after this. I'm not doing this for another 4 years. As your brothers, I'm telling y'all, as your brothers, stop, son, enough. As your brothers, as a young lion that's with the United Nation of Israel, we fought the federal government. See, we went and fought the government. Y'all can say, oh, well, until Yeshaya come, this and that, we can't do this. We fought. The Most High has already put us in a place where we're going. So everything you're going to say to me, I've been
So you
down.
fuck the government, you're not supposed to fight the government.
No, you're not.
Did the Lord say, wait upon me?
So I'll rise up to the
No,
plate.
listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. Let me finish what I'm saying. First of all, the Most High showed up.
Man, bro, you can't come to the Lord and tell the Lord what you
No,
think.
I'm not saying that.
Listen to
I
the
can
Lord.
back everything up with scripture.
I got a precept for you.
No, I believe. I know you
John
believe-
15 and
What
16.
You're teaching. You gotta bring out the
You said John?
scriptures.
John 15 and 16. You gotta become a child. The child don't know nothing. You just gotta listen,
I
man.
already listen, bro. I'm saying I'm not doing
Ye
this
have
for
not chosen me. You can't choose the Lord.
That's right, bro.
But I have chosen you and ordained you that he should go and bring forth
What does
fruit.
that have to do? I understand what I'm saying.
The Lord chooses
He
you.
he chose
You
Israel.
have no choice.
No, he chose Israel. Yes or no? Did the Most High
He
choose?
chose the elect of Israel.
Okay, he chose the elect. And thank you. He chose the elect of Israel, right?
Exactly.
Excuse me. He chose the elect of Israel, right? And those elect have no choice but to choose to do his eternal will, right? Is that what you're saying?
Everybody.
Hold on, time out. I'm repeating what he's saying. Trust me,
No,
bro.
you saying you
as
have
your,
a choice.
as your brother. No. When he told Israel, let me tell you something. When he told Israel, listen, choose life or death this day. What was that? Is that a choice?
He put one thing, he put two things before us. Said choose life.
Okay, so is that a choice?
But what's the opposite of that? Not doing life, not doing the truth. What is
that
that?
a choice?
That's judgment.
No, is that a choice though? If God said choose life or death this day, is that a choice?
Did Adam have a choice?
Yes, he did. He said either eat. Yes, he did. He said, do not eat from this fruit or this tree, and he chose to disobey God. So was that a choice?
But did Adam disobey God or the woman?
Time out. He listened to the woman.
Exactly.
And he disobeyed
the
God.
woman went off.
He disobeyed
Not
his
Adam.
choice.
Adam did
Hey, bro, I got one
As your
scripture that I
brother,
tell you. It's not a choice. Because
came here to
what did the Lord say? The Lord says what? The Lord said
choose
this.
this day whom ye will serve.
He said
He said, choose this day whom ye will serve. This
elect
all
is gonna
this.
choose life.
No, but I know. I know that I'm choosing life.
So the
I'm
position.
divorced.
Chose you in order to choose life.
No.
Maybe the Lord didn't choose you.
No,
That's
he
why you're all
chose.
bugged out.
No, I'm not bugged out. I'm sick of religion, and I'm sick of.
It's not religion.
No. What I mean by that is this. Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. The misinterpretation. I know it's no. We're gonna go to Peter, right? There's no private interpretation.
You mocking the Most High, man.
I'm not
Get the
mocking the
scripture.
Most High.
You
I'm
just
trying to
chose.
show you
Don't go
something
to
real quick.
Peter.
No, I'm trying to show y'all something. Hear me out.
You mocking the word, man.
I'm not
Yeah,
mocking
bro,
the word.
you
Listen
are.
what I'm saying. As your brothers, I'm trying to get y'all to see something.
What?
And y'all not going to see it until y'all understand it.
Hey, we're the seers. We are the
Let him say it. Let him say
Let me
it.
say it. We have a choice to choose life or death. That's all I'm saying. I chose to come. I could have walked this way. I chose back to come here because I wanted to.
Man's going.
I got a scripture real quick. Yeah.
It's like the thing
I
you
got the
chose
whole
life is why do you have long
I got the
hair?
whole Hebrew scripture.
Why do you have long hair? You
Stop.
chose life.
Stop.
Why do you have dreadlocks?
Stop.
You didn't choose life.
Stop though. Stop
What does the
that.
commandment
Stop.
say
Stop.
about long hair,
Stop. We
bro?
can't do that.
Why can't we do
Who
it?
said that?
Lord. Lord said in the
The
scripture.
Lord
that's
or
what
Paul?
that
Paul or
long
the
hair.
Lord?
Every
Paul
word
said-
in the scriptures is the Lord.
Don't let me get started. The Lord said, show me in the New Testament where it says, thus says Yah.
That says, yeah.
Show me one time in the New Testament where the Most High spoke, thus says Yah. That it might be fulfilled.
So
Yeah,
what you're saying is,
What I'm saying
so
is
what
that
you're saying is the prophets that the Lord
Didn't
set
matter.
up to write this book, okay, that they were going off.
Who?
That's what you're
No, no,
saying.
no, no.
You said
No.
Paul is going off
No,
when he
Paul
said,
wasn't a prophet, Paul was an apostle.
well, whether apostle
No,
or
that's a different thing.
apostle, prophet,
No,
saying.
a prophet and apostle are two different offices.
Bro,
man.
Come on, they're not the same? Wait, it's an
on, bro.
apostle.
It said the Most High set up prophets. He set up apostles.
Okay, so
he
that's two
set
different
up.
offices.
It said all in the word, one body.
No, but it's two different offices.
Man,
They
let me-
said prophets. The prophets were what? Jeremiah, Ezekiel. Come on.
what's that? Now you're going to semantics.
No,
doing
no,
semantics.
y'all
Okay,
want to
okay,
say
the apostle.
Y'all want
Apostle.
precept over
So what
precept.
you're saying is that he set him up to
Who's he?
preach the Lord, the Most High. He had him to write something.
Show me where it says,
He
thus
said-
says Yah in his New Testament.
So-
Show me where it
so-
says.
let me get- so
show
the
me where it
things
says,
that-
thus
hold
says
on,
Yah.
hold on.
And I'll shut up.
Hold on. So the things that Paul wrote, it's not for us to follow.
No, I'm asking you, show me where the Most High
So
said,
the
thus
things
says Yah.
that he wrote, it's not for us to follow.
I just want to see where it says, thus says Yah.
Every
Show
word,
me in the
where
New
it says
Testament,
every
thus
word
says
of
Yah.
this scripture
Show me
is
New
made
Testament.
by
Nope,
who?
nope.
The Most High.
Show
It's
me where it
inspired
says,
by
thus
the
says
Most
Yah.
High.
Show me one time.
I'll
in the New
get
Testament
it.
says,
Real
thus
quick.
says Yah.
Let me
No.
get this real quick.
Give me one, thus says the Lord. I love you. Hold on, wait. Give me one, thus says Lord in the New Testament.
Proverbs 3 and 5.
Proverbs. That's
Trust in the Lord with all thine
I
heart
receive
and lean.
in all that ways,
Who taught
acknowledge
Paul?
him,
Who taught
and he
Paul?
showed the rest our
Who taught
path.
Paul, bro? Who taught Paul?
Tell me.
Who taught Paul?
Tell me.
It's in this book, New Testament.
No.
Who taught
I'm
Paul?
asking you,
No, who
show
taught
me
Paul?
the Lord speaking in the New Testament.
Let me get this scripture up. Luke 1 and 16.
Where's thus says Yah?
Luke, I'm getting read it. Luke 1 and 69. It says, and hath raised up in the horn of salvation.
Who's Luke?
So now, hey, you know what, bro? You're dismissed, bro.
Thank you.
You're dismissed.
I'm gonna still get the scripture while you're walking
I
off.
love hearing
It says, and hath raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David. And he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which he have been since the world began.
His holy prophets.
So the Most High speaks through man, speaks to his holy
I
prophets.
agree. His prophets. Thus says the Most High.
And you're not a
Show me.
prophet.
No, okay. They said the same thing about Christ. What I'm saying is this. Thus says Yah. Show me that in the New Testament, and I'll shut up.
Who's
The
Yah?
Most High-
You mean
Okay,
Yahweh,
thus says
right?
the Lord.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
right?
whatever.
That's his
Yahweh.
name. That's his
Whatever.
No, some people say Ahaya. Stop that. Some people say Ahaya. No, some people say Ahaya. So I'm saying I'm not
So
going
you
to argue
said
over the
when
name.
Yahweh Shai said, wait, hold on. Yahweh Shai said he's the begotten son, right? He do the will of his father, right? He didn't do his own will. It said he came in the volume of the book. Everything in this book is Yahweh speaking through the people,
Hey,
man.
This is where
Hey,
we
the
this is
Lord
where we're
said,
different.
I-
This is
every-
where we're different. This is where we're different.
Exactly. Go
And
ahead.
this where
Go
we're
ahead. Go
different.
ahead.
This is where
You
we're
can say your
different.
piece and we done.
Yeah, exactly.
Go
I
ahead.
love you guys as brothers. I'm gonna tell you this as true
I
love.
don't.
Well, you can say what you want
It
to
says
say.
enemy,
those,
bro.
those who
I'm
do
not
the
the
word
enemy.
is
You
the
about to
same
see-
as my brother.
watch
Go ahead.
this. Look at my post tomorrow. Because TD, no, I don't care. No, look, listen.
Let him talk,
Just
so
let
he
me
can
talk.
get out.
Because you don't know who coming. Either I'm the devil or y'all the devil, or we just brothers and we misunderstood.
Like 2 and 2 can't walk together.
Come on,
unless
let's
they
read agree. So
No,
let's
they don't
figure out what we agree on. Do we agree on that the Christian church is BS? Yes or no?
The Christian church?
Yes, it's BS, right?
Yes, BS.
Okay,
Christian
we agree on
Catholic.
that, right? We agree on that, right? So I want y'all to call on fire. This is how we gotta do it now. From the Most High, on TD Jakes, on Creflo Dollar, that God killed them and judged them.
Nah, you tempted the Lord,
time out.
man.
No,
Man,
we're
quit
not
all that
tempting.
shit, bro.
No, we're not tempting. That's what
Isaiah
Elijah did.
52,
Elijah
it
said,
says-
put fire on y'all. I want to see the power of the Most High God.
Therefore,
I'm
my
tired
people
talking,
shall
man.
know my
Hey,
name.
you better be
The Most High
careful.
set up
bro.
I'm
stones.
talking. I'm
Read
tired
that
of
again,
talking.
Alex.
I don't see no
Therefore,
power.
my
Where's the
people
power of
shall
the
know
Most High?
my name, Yahweh Ba'Shim Yahushai.
man.
What's that mean?
His name.
Oh, wait, they say
Israel
Yahusha
gonna know
over
his
there.
name.
They say Yahusha over here.
Therefore shall they
Over
know
here they saying,
in that day
In that day.
that I am he that doth speak.
He that does speak, man.
Behold, it is I, Yahweh Ba'Shim Yahushai.
How about this?
You
That's
lost.
it.
No,
Here's
what you,
what we're
hold on, bro.
Here's
What
what
you
we're
did was you lost patience.
Here's where we're different.
You lost patience.
I love this.
Cause you said, oh, bring down fire and stuff. That's what they was doing back then. The wicked men.
No,
Hey, that's
no,
what
no.
Satan-
Elijah
that's what
wasn't
Satan
doing
said to
Satan
Elijah
said that.
No, Elijah said that to the prophets of
He
Baal.
said that to Yahweh Shai.
Elijah
He
said to
said
the
if you
prophets
could
of
save
Baal.
yourself, come out from that cross. You just doing the same thing,
no,
bro.
that's what Elijah
Yes, you
said
are.
to the prophets of Baal.
Get
And he
another
said,
scripture,
where's your
huh?
God?
You're
He
doing the
said,
same
no.
thing.
He
You
said,
lost
where-
patience,
no,
and you want to see the Most
no,
High do some
no, I
miraculous,
don't.
a
No, I
lightning
don't.
type of
Looking for a
stuff.
No, I
sign.
don't. No,
You
I'm
looking
not.
for a sign.
No, I'm
You
about
looking
to
for a
show you.
sign?
No. Unbelievers look for a sign. I'm gonna show you I'm believing. And check out
It
my
says
post.
suffering to death.
Check out my
It says
post.
suffering to death, man.
Like you said, check out. We differ there.
You gonna take the chip?
No, we
You gonna take
hell
the
no,
chip?
I'm not taking no
Okay,
chip.
what is the
Are
chip?
y'all gonna take
What
the
is the chip?
Oh my God.
What is it?
I'm not gonna argue that.
What is it?
I'm not gonna
So
argue that.
you don't want to
As
tell
your
what the
brother.
chip is?
Okay, you tell me what the chip is. Tell me what chip
Do
is.
you know that's
From
true?
my understanding,
Yeah.
From my understanding, I'm at the point like right now. Is tomorrow I'm gonna do a post.
How you know you're gonna live in the
Jeremiah-
You say Most High willing. Go ahead.
You're right. Most High willing. What he showed me.
Go ahead.
Most High willing. Jeremiah 23 will be read tomorrow on my Instagram.
Okay.
What's your
Oh,
Instagram?
hold on. Brandon T. Jackson. At Brandon T. Jackson.
At Brandon T. Jackson? Okay.
Because I put it all on the line. I left
Okay.
Hollywood. I left my wife.
So
I
what's the problem?
No,
Go ahead,
this ain't no
go ahead,
problem.
go ahead, go ahead.
I sacrificed. My dad was one of the biggest pastors in the world. Though.
Okay.
He the one who anointed Donald Trump to be a president. I walked away from all of it. I sacrificed everything for the
Yeah.
Most High.
Okay.
And this is why I know I'm so confident on who he is. Only Yah saves. That's what I say.
Who is Yah?
Okay, only the Most High saves. You want to do that? Or
Who is Yah though?
okay, who's Yahweh Shai? Who's your?
That's the son of
That's the
Yahweh.
son of Yahweh.
Okay, but we're gonna argue over names. Are we gonna-
Lord has
How
a
about
peace.
this?
Yeah.
Only the eternal Creator, the God of Israel, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, saves. Because I'm not gonna do that semantics. What
You
I'm
don't-
going to
you
do
don't
is show you guys how the Most High moves at this point. Because I'm not gonna argue religion no
You
more.
don't make no sense, man.
No, you don't.
How do
make no
people
sense.
look you up?
Go.
How do people look you up?
me
What's
up.
your name? Brandon,
Look me
right?
up.
How do people
My
look
name
you up?
is
By your
Dawid-
name.
Dawid Ben Yehuda.
What do you go by in society? You go by your name, right?
What does that have to do with anything?
You just said names are important. You just said why
I
argue
said I'm
over
not gonna
names?
argue the name with you.
Yeah, but
I
names
said
are
not
important. I'm telling you,
no,
names
put
are
words in my
important.
mouth. I said I'm not gonna argue with you.
Go ahead. Get a scripture,
But
man.
I'm not saying I'm gonna argue with you.
Psalm
You
78.
don't believe that it's important.
No, I didn't say that. I said I'm gonna argue with you.
So what's his name?
You tell me what's his name. What's his name?
His name is Yahweh, the Father.
Let's say Yahweh. Let's do that.
Let's
But
say,
now-
that's
You don't
his
believe
name.
in the son, huh? You don't believe in
Nope.
Yahweh Shai? Why?
Because.
If it wasn't free,
No.
if it wasn't free
I
Yahweh
don't
Shai,
wanna hear
we
that.
wouldn't be
I don't
here.
wanna hear that.
If it wasn't free Yahweh Shai, we
Okay,
wouldn't
so
be
that's
here.
where we're different. I'm Old Testament to the bone, bro.
You're Old Testament to the bone.
And I'm gonna tell you why. You
Oh,
call
get
on
that
Yahweh.
scripture.
Why-
Get him.
why-
Get him out.
Yeah.
Get him out.
Second
Get him
John.
out, please.
Verse 7, for many deceivers are entered into the world
Bro, tell
who
them.
confess that
That's
not
y'all.
Jesus
That's
Christ
y'all.
is come in the flesh.
That's y'all.
This
I
is
didn't
a
say that
deceiver
something- I didn't never say
and an antichrist.
I never said that was
You
Jesus
just said
Christ.
you didn't
So-
believe in the
No,
Son.
I don't believe in the Son. I
Hey,
believe
what-
we
I
are the
just said-
Son.
The scripture just said
I believe in
that
the
you're
Son of the Most
antichrist.
High.
You're
You're an
anti-
antichrist,
that's
and that's why you ran into some stumbling blocks.
Hey.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm anti-Christ?
that's why you
no, I
bugged
went into
out.
y'all and I became a
Okay,
stumbling
man.
Hey,
block.
can you break down Isaiah 53 to me, bro?
Oh, we can do this.
What is
all
that
day.
about?
How about this?
Can
Y'all
you break
want to
down
have
Isaiah?
a debate?
I don't know what
But this is in the New
What does it mean?
Testament.
Y'all want to do a
This
debate?
is 2 John.
Okay.
You're
who
not
wrote
making
that?
sense.
Let's
Proverbs.
go to John.
Hey, Proverbs 18 and 10.
You call on your God, I'll call on my God. What's
The
right?
name of the Lord is a
name.
strong tower.
Name,
The
yeah.
righteous runneth
Run
into it and
are
is safe. So what is the name of the Lord?
Tell me.
Yahweh.
Okay. I love Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai is his son.
So he's a deliverer. God bring on Yahweh Shai.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And you can believe that. I'll know that only Yah saves.
So
Hey, you believe what you believe,
That's
bro.
right.
No,
So
I
what
know
is-
that only
you know,
Yah
We're
saves.
done. We're done.
Yeah,
We're going to see in
exactly.
the end
I will.
when
And watch this. Tomorrow, we're going to see if y'all backs my word. I'm calling all the Christian churches all the idols out. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right, I'm gonna see. I'm
I'm
gonna watch
done.
this.
That's all I want to tell y'all. Please
Hey, there's no more, man. You said you don't believe in Yahweh Shai. There's no more that we have to say. There's no more.
Yes, no
Hey,
more.
no more
I know.
talking.
That's what I
If
said.
you
That's what we
wait,
did.
baby, hold on.
Believe in Yahweh Shai,
Yeah,
man.
fine.
That's nothing else,
That's
man.
what I
And
say.
this last thing,
I believe
yeah.
only the Most High.
If you don't, we gonna go. We gonna let you go, man. We let you go. If you don't believe in Yahweh Shai, you don't believe in Yahweh, because they are one.
I don't believe that.
He that doesn't believe it said to go to the Father, you must come through me. I'm talking about Yahweh Shai.
That's what.
Okay,
Hey,
oh,
he
we
don't
done.
even believe in Yahweh.
Exactly.
He's talking about some Yah. Okay,
Exactly.
Yah just
No.
means he.
Okay, I believe Yahweh.
It's
I'll say
he.
that. No, I believe Yahweh. I do. If
But you don't
wanna
say that. But you ain't living that. You're not living.
One question. One question. In the beginning,
Don't judge.
in the beginning,
That's what we about to
God created the heavens and the earth. Who is the God right there?
do. Elohim.
So who is the Elohim? Huh? Who
Who
is the Elohim? Or the Alahayim? Because you know there are no E's in the Hebrew, right?
In the beginning.
Who is
Are
God?
you ready? In the beginning. God created what? No, not Hebrew. He created what first?
Yahweh.
No,
Yahweh.
Elohim.
Yahweh Shai,
No,
man.
he created Elohim.
Allahayim.
Alahayim.
I got it.
Go ahead.
We know we're saying the same thing.
Yahweh Shai was the
He
first
created,
created.
no, he saw light and saw that light was good.
Okay.
All right, man. Worked out.
What does that mean,
Y'all
man?
broke
Go
down.
ahead, man. We
Let's see the
done.
Most High back y'all word. We judging. We judging.
You don't.
You're giving the sacrifice of fools.
Yeah.
You're giving a sacrifice
just-
of
idol.
fools.
That's an
Because
idol.
you stepped into
That's
the
an idol.
house
worshiper.
of Yahweh
An
Hashem
idol
Yahweh
worshiper.
Shai, and you're giving the sacrifice of fools,
We're
man.
not worshiping this picture. We're not worshiping this picture. We're just using this to teach our people.
Come on, man.
Let's see your God back your word.
Yahweh
If I
Shai.
might be a servant of Most High,
Yahweh
TD
Shai.
Jakes, listen, if TD
Yahweh
Jakes,
Shai is a servant
no,
of
watch
Most
it, watch it. No,
You're not
that's all
a
you
servant
do
of
with
Most
us.
High.
You're not a servant of
Yahweh
Most High. You're an
Shai.
idol worshiper.
not
Hey, an
idol.
idol worshiper.
Yahweh Shai is
Idol
worshipped by
worshiper.
even the
Have a nice
angels
day.
in
You're
heaven.
an idol
Have a nice
worshiper.
day.
The Most High don't back none of y'all words. Call something. Do it.
Revelations,
Elijah, call
boys.
something.
Come on, man. You tempting the Most High. Go ahead, huh? Go
Call
ahead.
something.
You tempting the Most High,
No, I'm
man.
not tempting. Call something down.
Go ahead.
Revelations 5
Talk. Ain't
and
no
11.
fruits.
And I heard,
Hey, bro, I
Bye, Brandon.
I'm warning you, bro.
Have a good day, Brandon.
You better be careful.
Yeah, cross the street safely, Brandon.
You better be careful, bro.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Go ahead. No, get this scripture right quick.
Revelations 5 and 11. And I beheld and heard the voice of many angels round about the throne, and the beast, and the elders, and the numbers of them were 10,000 times 10,000s, and thousands of thousands, millions of angels, saying with a loud voice, Worthy is the Lamb that was slain to receive power, riches, wisdom, strength, and honor, and glory, and blessing, and every creature which is in heaven and on earth, under the earth, such that are in the sea, and all that are in them, heard and saying, Bless and honor and glory and power be unto him that sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb forever and ever.
Forever and ever.
At the end of the day, you can't say you believe in the Most High, but don't believe in His Son Yahweh Shai. You can't. I got this scripture.
The angels
This is,
worship the Lord, man.
That's right, man. This is 1 Timothy 2 and 5. For there is one power and one mediator between the Most High and men, and the man Yahweh Shai. The mediator between men and Yahweh Shai. So you have to go through Yahweh Shai in order to get to the Most High. Man.
Yeah.
But he will say, no, that's just a testament. I ain't hearing that.
Yeah.
You know? I got another
Go ahead.
one. This is John 3 and 16. I'm going to read the points at 18, right? For God, Yahweh, so loved the world.
Not the whole world.
All right, this is cosmos, which goes into his people, right? It says that he gave his only begotten son,
Only begotten Son.
which was Yahweh Shai. Because that Yahweh, he's the only thing that he created was Yahweh Shai.
Yeah. He
all
was
right?
the first creature ever to be. How you gonna not worship him?
Yup.
First spirit.
I am the
First spirit.
He's the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and end, right?
Yeah.
That whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life.
Yep.
Right? For Yahweh sent not his son into the world to condemn the world,
Yep.
but that the world through him might be saved.
Yep.
He that believeth on him is not condemned. But he that believeth not is condemned already. So that guy, he's condemned.
Yeah,
Because he didn't believe in Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Alright, because look, if it wasn't for Yahweh Shai, what he did, that sacrifice that he did, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
We wouldn't know that we're Israelites. We'd be fucked.
sealed,
Esau would probably I probably complete his new order and we'll be fucking through.
Yeah,
If it wasn't for our Lord's great sacrifice, the great love that he showed for his people, starting with the elect.
Yep.
Hey, the Lord sent that guy up here to show the viewers how not to be, man.
Yeah.
Okay. To show the viewers what mind frame you need to be in order to serve Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. You can't be in this bugged out, leaning upon your own understanding. He knew everything, but when you brought out a scripture, hey, the devil knows scripture.
Yeah.
Okay. He finishing the scripture. Oh, I know that already. He this, that, and that other.
Yep.
But that's a proud spirit
Yep.
that's made to be destroyed.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
at the end of the day, the Most High never wanted him. Yahweh Shai didn't want him when he stopped part of the elect
Yep.
because the Lord led him to different stumbling blocks.
Yep.
He said he went to this
Exactly.
camp,
Yep.
he learned some type of name.
Yep.
He went to the other camp, learned another name. Now
Yep.
he's all bugged out in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an antichrist.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Another thing he said that we're worshiping this. We're not worshiping this. We don't bow down to this image. We're just using this image as a description to teach our people of what the Lord looks like. All right?
Hey,
We
the
don't
Lord-
just bow
the
down
Lord-
to it and worship an image. All right. The Lord said that's the first commandment. Okay. We worship Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, not in no image, man.
Yeah, that's just a visual aid
Yeah.
to bring a visual aid to what the scriptures are saying. This gives a clear depiction of what the scriptures depicted what Yahweh Shai looked like.
Yeah,
Right.
we use the signs are like the signs, the 12 tribe signs, already. This is like a hook to bring people in, to get people to see. You know, whether they're of the electors, if they see that hook and they're drawn to it, you know, there's a good chance that they could be the elect.
And
All
it's
right,
to counter that image.
Right.
Okay? It's to go against Cesare Borgia, man. Okay,
Yeah.
to get this image that's been seared into our people's mind,
Yeah.
to get that out of their mind, man.
Yeah, and it's spiritual because everybody don't got Yahweh Shai in their living room hung up, but they got Sijah Bashir,
Yeah.
and that's embedded in their mind. So you
Yeah.
gotta unravel that. Most High said He put one thing against another, man. Image against image, prophets against prophesying against this world, and you can see He gave up because He said, "Oh, I gave everything for." But like Most High supposed to personally come down to you and give you a check here. Here's it. See, he gonna end up taking RFID check
I was about to say that.
because
comment.
he's depending on something to reward himself for what he done. Nobody who says the
Shit.
Most High gotta reward you, man.
Right.
blaming the Lord.
Go ahead.
Last year, last year he was one of the individuals that got called out for telling everybody that he was an Israelite. And that's why he lost his acting career last year. He used to be a big actor. I saw it last year or a year before. That's why when I asked him, that's why I asked him about what is your Instagram, because I was trying to find him again. All the movies he's been in, and that's his proud. That's not his pride, but that's he opened his mouth without having any foundation.
Exactly.
You know.
They have no understanding, no wisdom.
And when we asked him about the mark of the beast, he wanted to get proud and do the flip game. Why don't you tell me? What is it? What is it? Because he don't know. But he says he's going to dictate and he's going to combat T.D. Jakes. He's going to go about and do something. That man, honestly, I thought I was doing bad in the truth. Man, boy.
Bro, he's talking about the rich
Shoot.
of this world trying to come to this word. It's like,
You remember that scripture that says a man is gonna try to climb up another way?
Yeah, and enter in.
And it's in the
counted
gate.
as thief.
Yeah, it's counted as a thief and a robber. So he didn't go to the highways and byways just like Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
Most High said, "Go to the highways and byways, compel my people to come in that they may know." But they do it on the internet because they already been acting, so they think I could do this way. I don't have to do as the other, the hope for whatever. He's trying to take another way, and that's what happened when you take another way. You go to you run into a brick wall, and then you be like, "Well, what Most High? What? I gave up my family, and I'm running into a brick wall."
That's what he is.
That's
He's
what-
mad
Yep.
at the Most High because he got that adversity.
Yep.
That bitterness set
Yep.
in.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The bitterness set in from him knowing the truth and
Yep.
knowing that he's an Israelite.
Yep.
He didn't go through that straight gate.
That straight
He
gate.
didn't go through the fire,
Yeah.
They
man.
try to go another way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why when he was talking at Gap, we were already we were talking about enduring chastisement. You could tell right then and there he was a broken man
Yeah.
just for even having a little bit of